Tonight at 6, everything you know about the downtown loop could vanish. The Mid-America Regional Council released new ideas that would take the entire downtown area into the future. These are just some of the ideas being presented. It's a big cost commitment, dividing leaders on both sides of the state line. 41 Action News reporter Kat Reed is live near the loop right now. Kat, what'd you find out?
You know, Krista, what we did learn is all of the options we're talking about here, even leaving the loop exactly as it is right now, would cost money in the long term. That's because this was designed and built back in the 1950s. And what exactly should be done next? There is some disagreement over that.
Get my Italian fire hydrant, I pay to paint.
Michael Garozzo loves Columbus Park. He opened his restaurant here back in 1989.
We got a lot to offer here. We got a lot of good restaurants, delis, the North End. There's a lot of good stuff going on here.
He'd like to share it with the rest of downtown. Right now, there's an obstacle in the way, Highway 9.
This is a great area, and let's open it up.
Lowering Highway 9 to ground level and getting rid of this wall is one suggestion in a study called Beyond the Loop.
We were really wanting to come up with a regional consensus around a set of reasonable alternatives that could be moved into future planning work.
Ron Ackelpohl works with the Mid-America Regional Council, the agency behind the study. They teamed up with city and state leaders for Beyond the Loop. One major component is replacing the Buck O'Neil Bridge.
We think there's some real benefits to us in seeing traffic that just passes through North Kansas City relocate to a new Buck O'Neil Bridge rather than Heart of America.
But the big idea getting a lot of attention involves getting rid of a portion of I-70 downtown known as the North Loop.
That would have the most potential for redevelopment and economic development of all the options that we looked at. It also has the most significant traffic impacts.
The unified government of KCK and Wyandotte County is already sounding the alarm. In a letter to Mark, the county administrator asked them to eliminate the option from the study. He writes some measures would increase the travel time for the segment by more than 3 minutes. The mayor of KCK declined our request for an interview. For others, cost is a major concern.
It's a perfect example of the ability to waste money.
Mark estimates keeping the study area exactly as it is will cost $90 million through 2040. Depending on which options are chosen, the proposed changes together could cost anywhere from $230 to $400 million. When it comes to his piece of the loop, Garozzo thinks changing Highway 9 would be worth it.
I think it'll only make it a greater downtown. I'm all for it.
And the only aspect of this plan that has some funding identified is the replacement for the Buck O'Neil Bridge. Mark recommends tackling Highway 9 next, and it's not too late to submit your ideas, your thoughts on these plans. You can do that at the Beyond the Loop website. Reporting live in Kansas City, Kat Reed, 41 Action News.